Alright guys, let's go and create some campaigns with Alpha Networks. Now you saw in the last video that I added a new blog into the Alpha Network system, and we will take a look at this blog in a few minutes after we have completed a campaign. So what I want to do first, when we've got the Alpha Networks tool open, is we can come over here to the settings, and you can see that we've got settings for capture solving, text spinner, indexer, etc. We don't really need so much captures when we're working with the own sites, but we do have some extra tools within the Alpha Network system where we might want to use some captures and proxies, etc. Okay, now what I want to do first is come over to the left hand side over here. You can see we've got HTML blogs, we got videos, and we got bookmarks. Those are the sites that you've got within your own Alpha Networks system in your membership dashboard area. Okay, these are sites that you have added yourself. You will also see that we have got WP PBN poster. Okay, if you've got existing PBN sites on WordPress with another membership, maybe you've got an Easy Blog Networks membership, for example, you can use this tool to be able to post into those sites. Okay, really simple, really easy, and we put it in there because we want this to be as useful as possible to people, so that if you've got an existing PBN system and you've got difficulty trying to post into it, we just made it super easy for you. Okay, just simply go and add your WordPress sites and you can post into them. Okay, but for the sites that we've got within Alpha Networks, it's the HTML blog, video sharing sites, and the bookmarking sites as well. Okay, so what I want to do is start a new campaign. I'm going to click on new project, and I'm going to call this one increase website traffic. Okay, click on add, and we've now got a new campaign here, a new project here. Now the first thing I want to do is go over to where it's got options over here, and you can see in here we've got options that we can ping the URLs immediately after they've been posted. We can index them immediately after they have been posted. That's using third-party indexing services. Okay, and I'm going to take away link wheel because we really don't want to link wheel our PBN sites, but maybe you want to do that later with social bookmarking or video sharing sites. That's entirely up to you. I left it in there to give you complete choice of your own. Okay, and we're going to check box as well to auto send over to Alpha Network bookmarks. Okay, so I'm going to click save that for now. Now there's one more thing I want to do. I do want to use the long tail syndication keywords, and I will show you how that works very quickly before I check box here. And all we have to do is go over to this tab that says long tail alpha, and I'm going to start a new project in here, and I'm going to call this again increase website traffic. Click on that, and now we open it up, and you can see here that we've got three sections. One is for what I call modifiers, another one is for for main keywords, and another one can be locations if you choose. So if you want to do you know, all the cities and towns within the city with all the zip codes, etc., you can put it in there, and what it's going to do is going to do combinations of all of these. Okay, now let me just show you quickly what it looks like so that it makes complete sense to you. If I pull this over, hold on a second, I'll just make this desktop tool come down a little bit so that we can see this sheet that I'm going to bring over. Now what you can see down here in this first column, I have done a search with Ubersuggest and with the tool called Question Spy. Now that's completely optional. I tend to use Ubersuggest as it gives me what I need without having to log into the Google Keyword Planner. And you can see down here that we have got whole bunch of keywords, keyword phrases from the seed keyword that I put into Ubersuggest, which was increased website traffic. Now what I normally do is I go down and I look for the modifiers, things like how to, ways to. You can see here words like increase. Maybe you want to put in the front end modifier, or maybe you want to keep it in the main sort of area here. And so what I've done is I've just built out already some modifiers that I found, the main keyword phrases and the end modifiers. Okay, now again you can put in locations in this section if you want to, and it will give you every single combination possible for being able to make posts Okay, so you can see here I've got 27 modifiers, I've got 6 main keyword phrases and 16 end modifiers. Now if I times this 27 by 6 by 16, I get a total number of possible combinations of 4,320. That's exactly what I've got in here. So I can go and do a backlinking campaign that is 5,000 or 4,300 if I choose to. Okay, all I need to do is come over to the tool, and I'm going to put those front end modifiers in here, and I'm going to grab now the keyword phrases, the main keyword phrases. I'll copy that, and I'm going to put in here into the suggest keywords area, and now I'm going to take these end modifiers, I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put that into the suggested locations area. Now we can use this as locations or end modifiers. I prefer to use it for end modifiers for this particular campaign. Right now if I click on preview, you can see here it's giving me a variation. It's taking one of these modifiers, one of these keywords, and one of these end modifiers. So for this we've got tools to increase website traffic through Twitter. Okay, preview again. Creative ways to increase my site traffic referrals. Bot to increase UK website traffic in 2017. And it's just taking combinations, one of each. Okay. Now, if you do it properly, it will make perfect grammatical sense every single time. And what we're using this tool for is for the relevancy. It's for the backlink profile. Sure, there are tools out there that will say, look, we've got 722 page one rankings. How many of those keyword phrases actually get traffic? Very few of them get any meaningful traffic. What we're really using this tool for, what we really should be using this kind of strategy for, and believe me, I built a tool called Local Traffic Commando back in 2011. And we went crazy for it, and we were getting hundreds of page one rankings, but we were a little bit naive, a little bit dumb, because a lot of those keywords had no traffic. Okay, a lot of those keyword phrases had no traffic. Now I've seen an upsurge in these kind of tools in the last few months, in 2016 and in 2017, and really the strategy for using this today is that we're building relevancy. Okay, we're building relevancy with keyword phrase diversity. So if I've got 5,000 links pointing into a piece of content or a first tier sort of link wheel or something like that, then I'm adding that diversity almost in the same way as what we used to do with the anchor text. Okay, or that we can still do with the anchor text, and we're just building that diversity with relevancy. And usually that relevancy is coming from Google Keyword Planner, but I decided today I was going to use Ubersuggest because I just wanted to do it fast and quick. Okay, so basically we can get Google to optimize our content, and we're building that relevancy with those backlink profiles, with the diversity of the different keyword phrases, but they're all related and all keywords that are coming from Google Keyword Planner ultimately. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come back over to my blog campaign up here, and now I can choose to use the long tail keywords. Right, and I'm going to click on this campaign. I'm going to verify and save it. Okay, so now I'm set up, and all I need to do, I've done my options. All I need to do is come over to the websites, and you can see in here two things. You can see that I can load the sites. Okay, I'll just quickly click on this. Hold on a second. Okay, I had to click that a couple of times there to get it to work. So two things we can do is we can load the websites, plus we can go and refresh our quota post credits over here to see how many we got left. You can see, and that we got very, very generous packages with the posting. We got up to 1 million post credits that you can purchase, and because I'm an admin, because of my system, I've given myself $500,000 to play around with. And what we can do as well is we can start index checking these as well. We can see if they're indexed or not. Now if you just added some brand new sites, they might not be indexed yet, so don't worry about it. Some of these might come up that are not indexed, and we can simply choose those and remove them and get rid of them. Okay, so we can just click on delete, and that will be able to delete the ones that we've chosen, but it's still running at the moment. I need to wait for that to finish. Now I can click on the delete, and it should be able to take these away. Okay, it's because I had actually forgotten to click on the checkbox, so I'm going to click some of these. Some of these are old sites that we put in and we were testing with from the old network embed system that we had, and you know, quite a few black hatters managed to get into that system and just blast the hell out of them. So we can delete all of those, and we're left in here with 89 blogs, okay? And these are new blogs. These are ones that we purchased with expired domains that we purchased quite recently. So we've got 89 blogs that we can work with. And then I can come over to my post area over here, and basically what we can do is we can put in a money URL, and we can put in content. Okay, so I'm going to create content very, very quickly, and I'm going to do this very, very easily. I'm going to click on this button here that says search content, and you will notice that we can work with article builder or big content search. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a word count of 1,000 words, okay, because these are going to be tier 1 links. So I'm going to make that 1,000 links, and I'm going to put this in the category business and lead generation. So I'll just start scraping, and it takes a couple of seconds to pull this in. Now I'm going to expand on this. Now it looks like we need to fix a little bit with the formatting, but we will have this fixed in a couple of days. This is quite easy for us, quite a small job for us to be able to fix. But for now I just need to pause the video, and I'll just tidy this up a little bit before I start posting. Okay, now you can see I've formatted it quickly. It took me just 30-40 seconds to be able to do that. What I want to do now is I want to put in some images and some videos. Okay, so what I want to do is be able to choose the images, and I want to do it quickly and I want to do it easily. So what I'm going to do is just put in here where I want the image to appear. I'm going to center that, and I click over here to embed multimedia. And the multimedia, as you can see here, we got a choice of images, videos. You can import entire YouTube playlists. You can import Google Maps as well if you want to do local stuff. And we got some settings here as well. Maybe you want to put in a Google Map API key. We do need a YouTube API key and a Pixabay API key as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here, let's just put online marketing, since this is a post about increasing website traffic, and give it a couple of minutes. It does need a couple of minutes to go and search, and then it will start to pre-populate, and we can find some nice images here that we can use and we can import. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to checkbox all of these at one time and go and uncheck the ones that I do not want. Okay, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, and all I need to do then is click out or go over to my videos area. Okay, now this will automatically pull in those images. Okay, we don't need to do anything else, and here we can search by keyword. I'm going to put in here website traffic, and I'm going to do the search for website traffic. Now what is very, very good about this system that we're using is that it will rotate the images and the videos so that we got a completely different set of images and video in combinations in every single post that's been created. Okay, so if I choose 10 images and 1 video, then I'm going to have 10 posts with 10 different images with that same video. Okay, if you want to use it like that, you can. Or what we can do is we can have 10 images and 10 videos, and that means that it's going to do a rotation, and it will do that 10 times 10 will be 100 different combinations. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on all of these, okay, and checkbox all of these just for speed, just for the purpose of demonstration. Okay, I can close that off now. That's all I need to do. It's already been added into the system. We will have a video, we will have an image. Okay, now I want to give it a title, and I've just got some ready-made to save some time where I have done some spin tags already. Okay, so I'm just going to copy and paste my spin tags up here if I choose to. Okay, and that will give me combinations according to this. Or if you're using the Longtail Alpha keyword system that we just set up, all we need to do is we put in the first title. So the first title I'm going to put in here is going to be increase website traffic. Okay, we need to put the first title, and then the software will start kicking off and doing combinations with the Longtail Alpha. Otherwise, you can simply spin it yourself and put in something like this, but you will not be using the Longtail Alpha if you do that. Okay, so all we need to do is just take that off. Just put that for demonstration purposes. Okay, and down here we can put in a video URL, or you can put in any URL here at all. Absolutely any URL here at all. And what you can also notice is that I can put in here some shortcodes. So I can put the title in here one more time if I want to. See if it's gone in there. I wonder if it's gone in or not. It looks like we got a little bug there, guys. We'll have that fixed today. And we can put in shortcodes and stuff normally. Alright, so what I can do now is I can put in some URLs in here. Now, normally what I would do when I'm doing the URLs is I would take a URL and I would put it through the URL shortener. Okay, now I've already done that to save some time since we're doing a demo video. And all I'm going to do is copy and paste the URLs that I have already created using the URL shortener. And I'm going to put it in here in Spintax format. Okay, you can see that's all in Spintax format, and we're working with multiple URL shortener services. Now, what I can do for the keywords is I can always spin that as well. So that bunch of Spintax that I was going to use, that I demonstrated for the title there, I'm going to put that in here for the tags. Just copy that, and this will create a hashtag sometimes. It will create just a normal tag sometimes on your PBN sites to build up a little bit extra diversity. And now I can click on add, or I can auto spin it now. Let's go and auto spin this, and we'll give it a minute because it needs to work with the third-party application. You can see I forgot to put my API key in. Okay, so now I've fixed this, I'm going to click on the auto spin again, and we'll just give it a couple of seconds to work with article spinner that we've got in the integration settings in our settings. Okay, we'll come back when that is done. Okay, so that took about a minute, and you can see that it's spun this, and it's also spun the title up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove that Spintax in the title because we're using the Longtail Alpha system for this one. I'll just put in quickly again, increase website traffic. Okay, and we will take the software will take the first title, which is this one that we put in, and after that first one it will use the Longtail Alpha system to generate those combinations that we saw in the previous. Okay, so I'll click on save the changes, and our campaign is ready. Okay, I'll just checkbox that, and we can start the syndication. And it's going to do 100 blog posts. Actually, I should have brought that down to 89 because I've got 89 websites. I forgot to do that. So it's going to make a similar blog post 2 times on 11 sites. Okay, ideally I would have done just 89 blog posts to match the amount of posts that we've got for and the amount of blogs that we got. Okay, so one post, 1,000 words into each blog is a good way to do it. I kind of messed up, I just forgot. So let's just wait for a second, and this will start to post, and you can see it's going to be working with different thread amounts. So if I go into the options over here, you can see that we can choose how many threads to use. I've chosen 1. Ideally you will choose up to about 10 to be able to post it quickly. But you can also do scheduling, which is a good thing to do with PBN posting. For the purpose of demonstration for the video, for this video that I'm doing now, I just post them all at one time. So I just need to wait for this, and I go over to the results, and that will start posting. We can come back when it's done. It's still initializing right now, and now it's uploading. We don't need any proxies with this to post into them, and it should be quite fast. If I had put 10 threads, it would be over and within a minute, all those 100 posts. Okay, and you can see we get green every single time. We do not get any red because these are your sites, my sites, our sites. Okay, we're not working with any third-party sites. Okay, so now you can see the task is completed, and there's one thing here. We've got some other tabs over the side here. I can just pull over now, and we can see the name of the website. We can see the URL where it's been posted. Ignore where it says video URL. We've got that in every single tab, as we've just taken some template that we had from previous tools, and we can see that we got success in every single one of these. Okay, what I want to do is go and find that blog that we just created in the first. So that website was called More Leads Today, I believe. So I'll just organize this by alphabetical order, and I can come down and look for that website more leads today. Okay, it looks like I might have forgotten to put it into the system. I might have forgotten to refresh up here. What we can do is when we're adding the websites, we can refresh and pull in the latest one. So what I'll do is I'll just pick one of these. Okay, so I'll just take, let's see, I'll find one. I've got this one called .NET Guy, so I'll just click on this. And you can see this is what the blogs look like. Now if I scroll down, you can see we got some nice formatting and stuff in there. We got our image, we got our video, and we got a link down the bottom down here. Okay, and we got this hashtag thing here as well. And you can see that in the blogs we got privacy, terms, conditions, copyrights, and that kind of stuff, and we got some social sharing. Now these will be built out a little bit more, these blogs, to have a little bit more diversity and put home and about and pages like that. But they're looking quite good right now, and they're looking like normal sites. So some will have a sidebar and some will not have a sidebar, and you can put your image and video anywhere you want. You just click on where you want it to be, okay, and it should appear there after we've done a few tweaks. But that's basically it. I mean, that's a good system for creating blogs. Now what I want to do next, because we had done in our options in here to auto send successfully posted URLs over to the bookmarks. So what I can do is come over to the bookmark sites, okay, and we can see in here the campaign that we just did, okay, and you can see how to increase website traffic and conversions, how to increase website traffic 2016. You can see it's taken all those titles from the Longtail Alpha system that we had created, okay, and all I need to do is put in some money URLs in here. So I'll just take some that I had done before, and I'm going to take links. Now ideally you're going to put these linking to your first tier sites, and it will have those links in there already, but I'm just going to take some extra ones to give you a demonstration. Okay, I'm going to put them up here for the money URL, and we can go to the options. I will increase the threads this time up to 10, and we can use the Longtail Alpha keywords again if we want to, but we don't need to because we've already got that in there. Okay, we've already done the Longtail Alpha part in here with the titles, and I'll click on the websites. I'll click on to load the websites, and it pulls all of them in. Come over to the links, start the syndication, and give it time. It's preparing, initializing, and then it will kick off, and it should go through these pretty quickly. And you can see that we have got 40 bookmark sites, and we're using short URLs, so we're putting a little bit of diversity with the short URLs, and we'll just give this a couple of minutes to kick off. It's still initializing down the bottom here for all of the sites, and then it will start to post, and we've got tiered linking happening within minutes with very little effort. Now it's up to you if you want to do like high quality content for less blogs, or if you want to do like I showed, just for quick content creation using Article Builder. You can do that too. It's entirely up to you. I'm just showing you the technology, what we can do with it, and you know what we do with it is entirely up to you. We provide the technology, we provide some training, some strategies, and you can take it away from there and work your own strategies with your own domains, and nobody can mess up those domains like they would in a public network, okay, which is what went wrong with the last network that we had. So you've got complete control, okay. So even we took that negative of the previous system that we had, we completely worked around it to make sure that it can never ever happen again, and you've got complete control. This is a fantastic system, fantastic technology for building, managing, hosting PBN systems with diversity, for tiered backlinking, with generous posting credits, that you can be pretty powerful. You can do some powerful campaigns, and you can see that we already finished with this, okay. We did put in the options as well that we could index and ping, and you can see that I didn't do my options in here. I forgot because I was talking, so I haven't done the pinging, I haven't done the indexing, but I did make a big link wheel with them. What I can do is come over to the results, okay. I'll just checkbox all of these, and I can click on send to, and I can send to pinger, okay, and that will start pinging instantly. And I can come back over again into the bookmarks, and I can click send to indexer, and that will automatically start indexing these as well. Okay, you can see it's running now. Okay, that's very, very simple. And if you want to do with the videos as well, all you need to do is click on add, and you can put in here your video titles, etc., your video URL from YouTube, for example, and it works exactly the same way. You can use this for tiered linking as well. Really powerful stuff, but I don't want this video to go too much longer because you know, a lot of people just don't have the time to sit and watch through all of this, but it works exactly the same way with the videos. And if you want to post into your own WordPress sites, then you can do that as well. Okay, now one more thing before I go away is that I have been running another tool called the URL Finder. We've probably changed the name to Expired Domain Finder. That tool will appear in the Alpha Networks desktop software. For now, what I did is I used the Livestream Alpha version, and you can see it's still running here. And what it's doing, you can see how much red is in here. Now this is interesting because if you're using a tool that does not go and check with GoDaddy in Namecheap if that domain is available, you can see how much time would be wasted and how much frustration there would be if you had to go through them one by one manually. Okay, now what we can see in here is that we got some reds, we got some metrics from Moz that we can use as a guide as well, and we can see how old these videos are on YouTube that have got these broken links, and we can see the types of broken links in here as well. And what you will notice quite often, if we look in the domain part, you will see every now and again that there is some Web 2.0 ones that we can use. So we got this Twitter account here for a video 1 year ago that got 3,500 views, and we can see what his Twitter address was. We can go and claim that if we want to. Okay, we can do the same probably with WordPress down here. You can see we got a WordPress subdomain here that we could go and register if we wanted to. Okay, and you can see that had a video that had 456 views. Now you can sort this by the relevance, you can sort it by the minimum views. You can make you know, minimum views 5,000, so you will get less results, but you will find sort of more powerful domains available. And we can just keep scrolling down. We can see, you know, some of these have got very, very high amounts of traffic. This one's got 31,000 views, increasemyviews.com. So let's choose this one, and we'll go over to buy on Namecheap. Okay, let me just pull this over here. And you can see I had this on the second screen now. So you can see this domain, increase my views. I can go, add to cart, and everything is automated as much as we possibly can make it, okay? And we can simply add it into cart. And you can see that it's got a little bit of DA and PA, okay? And that's how simple it is to use and find expired domains. Here's another one for WordPress that we can go and take if we wanted to. And yeah, we got some good domains that we can find with this system. And notice up here as well the keywords. Those keywords actually came from up here, okay? These came from here. You can see how many I've actually done a search for, and that's why it's still running right now. I've actually got something like 400 keyword phrases, no, 370 keyword phrases this is doing all at one time, and it's super fast. I mean, really fast to go through these, okay? And it's still running, it's still running, and still running. So I'll go away, have a coffee, come back and get rid of all the red ones, and then I can go through and I can analyze and see which ones I'm interested in, and look at the view count, look at the age, look at the little bit of Moz metrics that we got in there, and hopefully later we can add some Majestic metrics as well. And you just put in a free Moz API key to be able to use this, okay? Very powerful system. This tool will be in the Alpha Networks as well. We will add it in here over on the left hand side, and so you've got some great tools that we can use. A perfect system for building a PBN any way that you choose to use it. It's a perfect technology, a perfect platform to be able to do that, and you choose the strategies, you choose how good your PBN network is. You know, we just provide that platform, that technology. It's entirely up to you how powerful your PBN network is, okay? Hope you enjoyed the demo, and We'll see you hopefully in some webinars, and you know, use this tool, guys. This is really powerful, extremely powerful, and we can get some fantastic results, and we will have a lot of webinar training for it. Okay, thank you.